It's Tuesday. Hello, friends and Explorer family. It's Tuesday and it's time for Happy Place Live, and we're excited to be with you. I am Jordan, and usually my other half, my friend Joey and Michelle, are on the other end, but it looks like no one's over there. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! Who's that?
Hello!
Hey, who is... I'm blanking on your name, good sir. I know we've met, like, so long ago, but what was your name?
My name's Jim, and I am a puppet.
Jim.
You might be wondering how I've shown
I'm
up.
starstruck.
I was featured in a popular home video showcased just a couple weeks ago, and I saw myself and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come visit.
And you came and visited. You're at Joey's house now.
Yeah.
Have you seen Joey recently?
No. No, I haven't. I arrived, no one was here, it was incredibly awkward. I decided to walk in, the door was completely unlocked, and yeah, I haven't seen anybody in days. Oh my gosh.
I feel like you are just making a horrifying realization right now.
Do we need to call someone?
We probably should. We probably should call somebody.
Joey's getting plenty of sleep, Ed. He's slept plenty.
Well,
anyway,
Jim.
This is Jim from Epcot.
Jim, so you must be excited about all the theme park goings on that normally when Joey and Michelle are here, we have a conversation about like theme parks, and sometimes we'll ride a POV and do things like that. You are from Epcot, so that's like sort of in your wheelhouse.
That's correct. I rode rides often. In fact, I knew everything. I have to move my mouth. It's very weird. I knew everything about the China Pavilion at Epcot. It's where I came from.
Sort of your stopping
How long
grounds,
are we going
right?
to do this for?
Joey!
Whoa!
Jim is a liar.
Oh, it's hard being down there. Hi, everybody. This is Jim,
really cool.
and you'll happen to notice he has appeared on the... he's talking the same time as me. He was an item that we talked about when we did the Happy Place home videos. I don't know, how many weeks ago was that?
That was a couple weeks ago.
I don't know what's going on.
Well, anyway, we had our baby shower over the weekend, and one of the gifts to arrive was a surprise from Explorer Jordan, who happened to track down Puppet Jim from Epcot.
Look at that.
I should have had the video queued up. Who said... What is going on in the chat right now?
Hashtag Joey is going insane.
Yeah, that's rough. Hashtag for the night. Anyway, good to see everybody.
Wait, he's not real?
It's shocking to me.
It did take some time. It gets very hot. The puppet is just a very hot commodity over here. Anyway.
Are you saying the puppet is hot? I'm confused.
I'm sorry. Hi, Tybalt. Hi, Ed. Hi, Bunsen. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Javier. Hi, John. What else we got? Gotta go through everybody. Hi, Jason. Hi, Betty. Hi, Jenny.
Jim is hot.
Chase is here from Disneyland today. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Hey, Chase.
Oh, hi.
Andrew.
Yeah, it's popcorn. I need a snack.
Did we get everybody? Chris.
Is
Hey,
it
Chris.
Disneyland popcorn?
What are you doing, Chase? You maniac. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Guys, so generous.
You don't need to do that.
Well, we're going to be talking about something cool that Chase is doing today at DisneylandToday.net, or something that he just recently put together. What is it? The virtual Disneyland. I just sent it to Jordan. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. So that's pretty cool. But before we get into all that stuff, let's talk about what the video headline talks about, Jordan. And that's the reality of me potentially being very wrong.
Are we surprised?
Which, come on, we knew that was a very real possibility, if not incredibly likely.
I'm getting messed up.
It's a what? So I
think it was our friend Jenny Updike who said maybe we should do this tomorrow, and she kind of has a point because there's going to be a lot more news tomorrow.
That is correct.
As probably sometime tomorrow morning or early afternoon, Disney is going to officially what's the word? Submit their reopening plan to the state.
Disneyland?
So, Disney World, as of right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's going to get the ball rolling as far as how Disney World will open. Universal Studios did it last week, right after we had the show last week, and they are scheduled to open on June 5th. So, judging by the fact that Disney could potentially follow a similar timeline, maybe, hopefully, I was thinking that it would be after the 4th of July weekend that they would open, but if they're submitting something tomorrow, who knows? It could be a couple weeks before then. So
it's possible. They also
a lot of things in the wheel in the hold on, what's the analogy? A lot of kettles in the wood furnace, and the thing with the,
really, you're killing it right now.
Yeah.
I think you made a really good point. So we should backtrack for a second. So Universal announcing that they're officially going to be open with no reservation restrictions. Did we talk about that last week?
We did not, because that just seems foolish.
You think so?
We should talk about it.
Wait, what?
They are not doing so. All the other, like when Shanghai Disneyland opened, they opened with the reservation stipulation, where you had to have a pre-booked reservation before you could get into the property. Now Universal is opening up without that at all. They're going to go, and mind you, we're talking about the Orlando parks. There's nothing in California yet. So when Universal Orlando opens all the resorts, so Universal Studios Orlando, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay, they're going to open without a reservation system, which means people can literally just, in theory, show up with their annual pass and get in, even though they are restricting capacity. It is going to be reduced capacity.
But the lines outside are going to...
Theory, the bullet points on their reopening plan says, point blank, all those who come may be turned away due to capacity issues.
I just feel like...
Which, I don't know. I just don't see that working out well. But who knows? Because it's also very different types of things. But the City Walk and Downtown Disney successfully, for the most part, opened in the last week or two.
Mm-hmm.
But there haven't been... Any coverage that I've seen of it has not been crowded or anything like that. It seems very well managed for the most part. But when you're going to start opening up the theme parks, I think you're going to see that demand. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just because we're in this circle that are crazy about theme parks. But I think when Magic Kingdom or the studios open, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to be a part of that. And I think
what do you look at?
As Ed points out, is probably what we can expect. Hopefully not the case, but who knows?
We'll see. It's going to be one of those toss-up situations because, yeah, it is going to be interesting. Sorry, we're shifting screens here.
Yeah,
I'm
can you put that over on that screen?
Well, Jordan can only see this screen, so that's why he was over there. It's a very interesting process at the Happy Place when we do these live, so Jordan has to see our screen in order for it to work. But that's what we're kind of doing. Anyway, sorry, getting back to it.
We should do a behind the scenes someday, but it would be very, very boring.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do a behind the scenes probably next week. To show off the nursery.
Oh, yeah, that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since we had the virtual baby shower on Sunday, we got a lot of stuff to finish up our vintage Disneyland nursery. What?
You're with child?
Oh, Jordan, keep up.
I thought that was Jim. I thought Jim was the...
the child. That was Buster? Buster had arrived? What are we doing here? There's, Sorry, guys. I'm just catching up on the chat. There's a lot of stuff going on. Jenny did bring it... Did you see Jenny mention that Six Flags, who also released their kind of reopening information today?
I saw that they did, but I did not watch it.
So... It's more along the lines of what everyone assumed the parks were going to be doing, where basically like each ride will be sanitized after you get off, you need reservations to get into the park, limited capacity, all that stuff. But Six Flags sounds super organized in how they're doing it, which is interesting because historically those parks are not organized at all. It's just chaotic.
It's, free for all.
But their whole opening plan is very interesting. So it's going to be, like Ed said, will it be chaotic? I'm not sure, but it'll be interesting to watch. I don't know. We don't have a presence currently at Universal Orlando, so you're gonna have to watch from a distance and see if things blow up or not.
But don't go and put yourself.
Yeah, take your time.
I have not. I have not even ventured out to downtown Disney yet. But I believe tomorrow they're gonna open up a whole another wave of shops and stores. The Disney-owned stores will be open, and so it'll be interesting to see as more stuff opens if that increases the crowd levels. And
I did. It was pretty slow in comparison to City Walk when City Walk reopened.
I think because City Walk was like the first taste people were getting. But even then, I think it was a little crazy for like the first hour that it was open, and then it just sort of mellowed out. And it seems that's been the nature of it since both of them have been open.
Oh, and Chase asked, gender reveal. Yeah, it's a boy.
Surprise! No,
gender reveal.
We've been talking about it for a few weeks now on the channel, so we're expecting a little boy in July.
Baby Buster.
The only thing that will be a surprise is the name. So, it won't be Buster, unfortunately.
And
here. Named Buster, Baby Buster.
And if he'll be born on Jordan's birthday.
It's true. That is a real possibility. Could steal all of Explorer Jordan's thunder over there.
It could. There could be some really big beef that this baby's going to just enter the world with.
Andrew points out Roman.
Roman will find love. He always does.
Yeah, as Ed points out, people are remembering with City Walk and Disney Springs, oh yeah, they're just malls, which is accurate. Although, Jordan, if you want to touch on it just for a second, because, as you know, Jordan does deep dives into Disney history a lot on the channel, and occasionally he'll pitch me an idea. He'll just be like, hey, I think I'm going to do a video on this. And one of them is, shockingly, a whole crazy backstory to Disney Springs.
Disney Springs has its own unique, Imagineered history that I think I'm going to have to... I've uncovered a little bit sitting in this chair, but I'm going to need to go and explore a little more on-site to sort of tie up the loose ends. But probably in the next short while here, there's going to be a Dino Land-esque, we're going to hunt for the story of Disney Springs, because there is one. It's just there waiting to be found. And so, Ed is right. It is 90% a mall. City Walk is 100% a mall. But maybe there's a little story that we can uncover to make Disney Springs a little special.
Yeah, it's going to be... I'm excited, because whenever Jordan dives into those videos, I always learn something.
I always remember hearing the first one that you sent over, Jordan, and I asked Joey, because I was in a different room, I'm like, are you watching, like, Discovery Channel or something? And Joey's like, no, it's Jordan! They're really good.
It's because I have Audible chocolate.
It's true. Voice is Audible chocolate. That was a comment at one point, wasn't it? Was that Tybalt?
I think it was Tybalt, yeah.
It's Tybalt or Javier, one of the two. But I
That's
remember
awesome.
reading that comment. Audible chocolate, Jordan. Yeah. Well, anyway, roundup, if you're just joining us, we do Happy Place Live on Tuesdays. It's where we get a chance to kind of answer some of your questions, interact with you guys, so feel free to leave us questions in the right. We'll answer them. We love it. We also do ride-throughs occasionally. Last week we did trivia. We're not going to do trivia tonight, unfortunately. I know you guys really liked it last week, but we will revisit in the future. We'll look at other kind of games that we can play and stuff like that. It was fun to kind of do something interactive, so we'll do more research into that. Otherwise, answer questions and stuff like that. But just before, so keep posting questions over there. We'll get to them in a second. Just a roundup of the news that we were just talking about. Orlando is doing their Disney World plan tomorrow. That's where we'll kind of get an idea of probably when they'll get approved to open. Universal was approved right away when they did their pitch. So June 1st for employees, June 5th for actual opening, correct?
Correct.
Yep. And then SeaWorld and Disney World both pitch tomorrow. So they'll kind of come with however they're going to handle that. And then ultimately, there's some big news actually on the West Coast today too, besides Six Flags stuff, is the governor announced that theme parks can start opening in stage 3 of the reopening process. It's a 4-stage reopening process. And we're in stage 2 right now. California just went in stage 2.
Gosh.
He said that stage 3 isn't going to be 6 months or even 3 months. It could be as soon as a month away. So that would put the parks opening up in July, which was an original thought process, which is huge.
Is that before Halloween?
It is before Halloween, Jordan.
Yeah, it is. Oh, cool.
Hashtag save Halloween.
Save Halloween,
becoming
man.
a real reality.
No, hashtag saved.
Yeah.
Someone asked, will Jordan be there? I wasn't paying attention to what you're saying, so I don't know where.
Well, as soon as Disney World reopens? Jordan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely going to be socially responsible. You know, you're not going to be going crazy. There'll be a face mask, all that stuff. But the reality of it is you're definitely...
I will be going to day 1 of the park's opening only wearing a face mask.
Uh-oh. You're going to have a whole nother world of issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Chase, it does sound like that Star Wars night could be a real possibility with this whole reopening plan. We'll have to see. I don't know if capacity issues are going to be a problem with Star Wars night. I know that they already sell it it's an under-ticketed event, but I do know that they are really undercutting capacity. It might already be
over capacity at under capacity.
Yeah. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But overall, going to be an exciting time. I was very wrong thinking that it was going to be...
We all told you were wrong, so...
Listen, if people... Remember, this is important. When you go... Don't fight the face mask rule. Don't fight any of that other stuff because, the whole reason this is going to work out is people have been social distancing, and the second that people stop, you risk another series of this happening again, and then we're going to close again, and everyone's going to be sad.
And then I won't get to ride the Star Wars ride.
Rise of the Resistance? That's right.
This is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Is that Michelle rides Rise of the Resistance as soon as possible.
That is correct. So let's go over to the comments here real quick. Actually, we're going to do a few things, but...
Wait, there was a question. Do you think Disney cruises will open too? I'm having my wedding... A wedding on a cruise in October, my favorite month? That sounds amazing.
That's the ultimate destination wedding.
It's true.
Oh,
I think...
Javier.
Do you think cruises will be back up by October?
I'm not sure what's going to happen with cruises in general.
Cruises are such a different animal because you are sort of contained in a small space.
It's the reality of it.
But yes, Javier, fingers crossed. That sounds like an amazing wedding.
I think it's going to work. Starbuck Adventures, so they haven't said when Stage 3 is going to be in California yet, but it is coming up. The governor said it wasn't going to be months away. It could be as soon as a month away. So there's no real telling, but it has to do with how well the state handles Stage 2. Or Phase 2, I should call it Phase 2. So moral of the story is it's probably going to come sooner rather than later, because California's been really good about keeping with social distancing. I see every time we go out, we see masks everywhere, so It's been really solid.
Is there a way Mickey could actually marry Javier? Or who, if you could get married by anybody, who would it be?
By any Disney character?
By any Disney character.
Gaston.
That would be
That would be hilarious.
That would be very interesting, actually. I would probably.
We just got an official invite to the wedding on the cruise.
Lock it in.
There's a Halloween night party. What? Our wedding anniversary is in October too, because that's our favorite month.
That's true.
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm loading up the next thing we're gonna do here. Okay.
I liked everyone trying to guess the baby's name. Someone asked, "Is there a name?" Yes, there is a name. We have a name picked out. We're just not sharing it with anyone.
It's because it's too many syllables.
Yeah.
Let's see, what are we doing here? I'm getting set up. I'm on standby. Okay, so we have friends over at DisneylandToday.net. Chase, who's actually in the chat right now, so feel free to talk to him. They have an amazing vlog-based website that gives you everything sort of Disney news, and they're one of the first people that ever contacted us when we started up the vlog, so we've been working with them forever. But he reached out to me this morning, and he was talking about a cool project they just did on there, and I know a few people, I know Fresh Bake kind of did something like this, but it honestly was a little bit more complicated, but it's a virtual tour of Disneyland. I'm going to see if I can shift us over here.
Are you implying that the parks at Disneyland could be open today?
Well, yes, right now. We can literally go on a tour. So let's go here. I'm going to go
Disneyland today.
I'm moving us in the corner here. All right, so we're at DisneylandToday.net. Again, if you've never been here, feel free to check it out. It's a really good source for all sorts of Disney news and a good friend of the vlog. And then we'll go over here, the main thing, and it looks like Experience Disneyland. We'll click on this. Love how we're getting a learning experience here. And check this out. Okay, so it's a full map of Disneyland. And you can literally click on any of these little, like, Mickey fingers, and it will take you to another page with information. So if I click on, like, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, it's going to bring up a window. And it's going to be like, oh, yeah. And all of a sudden, boom, you can do a POV of the ride.
Chase, this is
what
so
if
cool.
I wanted to ride Gadget's Go Coaster? Is that an option?
I don't know if it is. Let's check. Whoa, it is! Look how organized this is.
Oh, look at that.
I got really excited. So there it is. Gadget's Go Coaster in the back.
It's up at the
Toontown.
top.
Click on it. Boom.
There it is. I've actually never ridden this ride. No,
it's fun. I actually went on it.
The POV of this ride. So, actually, this is a first for me.
I went on it for the first time with our nephew. It was awesome.
Yeah, and Joey thought that it was just a little, like...
It was a lot more intense than...
Caterpillar coaster.
Yeah, it was like, oh, hang on, buddy. He had never been on a roller coaster before. It was kind of amazing, honestly, all things considered.
Like choo-choo train.
Yeah.
It looks very much like the Barnstormer here in the Magic Kingdom.
That is a good comparison. So anyway, as you go through this, you can see literally has everything. Sabi's workshop. You can watch the full lightsaber experience, all that stuff. So DisneylandToday.net. You can experience Disneyland. It's really well put together, Chase. You did a really good job.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Mm-hmm. So, and like other things too, right? Like, so, just one more example. So if we're going into Rise of the Resistance, Michelle hasn't seen any of this, so we're not going to watch it yet, but you can literally do the pre-show or the actual physical mission.
Where's Jar Jar Binks?
We can't ruin that for you. No spoilers for Michelle. Anyway, head over to DisneylandToday.net. Experience Disneyland. Check out some of our friends.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Back to the main show.
All right. Do I have echo? I'm going to try to fix it.
Do you have echo?
I've been told by 2 people now that I have echo.
Well, stop it.
We're having some technical difficulties today, guys.
Check it out.
Are you
You're going to have to do this. But
where is Jar Jar? Oh, and then Sabi.
Can I show them the one thing?
What?
I'm going to show them something.
Uh-oh. I don't know what's going on. We're going off script. We're off script.
All
anyway.
Right, how about now? Tell me, do I have echo? Echo.
Is there echo?
Wait, now I can't.
Can you hear anything? I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
It might be us, don't forget.
The hijinks we get ourselves into.
I know, it's always... Echo is still there? Okay, well, maybe we gotta switch us to...
Isn't it the best?
It's a little onesie of the Jar Jar Binks as a Sith Lord to match his mom's shirt that she wore in Galaxy's Edge.
I'm so excited.
It is adorable. No echo. Sounds good. Jordan, try talking again. It says echo is gone. Is it just because Jordan isn't talking? Jordan, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm super excited for that little onesie. Our friend Jenny got it first.
I can't hear anything.
You can't hear us? Oh boy.
We can play. You get to guess what we're saying.
Yeah, we'll mime it. Anyway, we can answer questions off to the right while we wait for Jordan to get back online here. Let's see what else is going on today, Explorers. Anything exciting? Thank you, Chase. We always appreciate you helping us out, so we're happy to show off your stuff, especially when it's that awesome.
Now.
We can hear you.
Andrew, you're saying you might start your own Disney Channel? That'd be cool.
Do it.
It's fun. It is. We love the parks, and when we started the vlog, the big thing that sort of threw us off was it was hard initially to not feel like you were working when you were there. It felt like you had to make a video. Anytime something cool happened, you had to do it. And so the last couple of visits, and we got better about this as time went on, we sort of set it up where it's like, no, we're going to have a good time, and there'll be a video or something that we'll do while we're there. I think the most fun ones we had when we did the Christmas day at Disneyland or whatever. Do you remember that one? We went and did Christmas and just sort of walked around with the camera and did odds and ends activities.
Was that the toffee day?
It was a nice, relaxing one.
That was the toffee day.
Yeah.
But that was a more fun way to do that. Because it was just like us experiencing the park rather than having to do a very detailed...
Yeah, but I just found out I was pregnant. I wasn't feeling the greatest that day. I was like, oh no.
That's right, you had to ditch because I had like...
I went back to the car at like 3 in the afternoon.
That was a half day. I know, Javier. Churro toffee sounds so good right now.
I found a recipe for it. I'm just lazy. And I still haven't made that Bengal barbecue.
Oh,
you didn't give me the recipe.
We'll have to get it from Laura. Laura's not with us tonight. That's surprising.
You said that she messaged it or something.
She did, yeah. Okay. We've got it. We just got to make it.
I want to make it.
What's another thing? Oh, did you guys know that Happy Place Explorers will be celebrating our 1-year anniversary on Sunday? The very first video we had ever... I mean, we posted POVs, but the channel actual launch was on opening day of Galaxy's Edge. And we went on the live stream on our Facebook. So we're coming up on 1 year, if you've been with us. 2,500 subscribers, or 1,000... No! 12,500 subscribers later.
What a year.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's pretty awesome. So thank you guys so much again. We're putting together a video right now for Sunday for the 1-year anniversary, so be sure to check that out. Otherwise, Jordan's got content coming up too. You're busy working on an obscure Disney fact video again.
Yeah.
They said we should rewatch it with live commentary. That's when I was more not myself. I'm like, hi, we're Happy Place Explorers. And then Ed showed up and I was like, aha, he gets me. I can just chill.
It's true.
Ed allowed Michelle to be herself.
Thank you, Ed.
Nancy agrees that reactions are the best. What, Disneyland today? I absolutely love your ride/parade reactions. Snow White's Scary Adventure was hilarious and Magic Happens. Yeah, Magic Happens was a blast to do. Snow White's Scary Adventure video is one of the most underrated videos on the channel. It drives me crazy we didn't get a bunch of stuff. That was the Fantasyland is Kind of Scary, where I went on Halloween, and I went through all of the scary Fantasyland rides.
They are scary.
They are!
It's hilarious.
Yeah, I really loved it. We go on Matterhorn, we go on Snow White's Scary Adventure, Alice in Wonderland even has like trippy moments. It's awesome. I love that vlog. It's me by myself going through Fantasyland screaming. It's a good time. Yes, Amy. Thank you, Ed. Happy 1 year.
What's your favorite video we've done so far? You and Jordan.
Ever? Jordan, what's your favorite?
This is going to sound cliche, but it's only because I love you guys. But I love watching the SeaWorld vlog where we were all together.
Oh, yeah.
That one was fun. That's the only
because
time.
That was that was in a perfect world. That's what every video would be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think it's cool that we get to cover both parks on one channel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I miss going to parks with you because it's so much more fun.
Wow. No, I agree.
It wasn't even subtle.
SeaWorld one's a blast. Like, regardless of feelings about that park, we had it was an amazingly fun day, and it's fun to see the interactions together, and like Jordan's hilarious, so normally it ends with us like crying and laughter. So it's all good things. But yeah, SeaWorld's a good one. I have two favorites. My favorite Jordan video is the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opening day, because Jordan didn't tell me anything before I watched it. So I watched it live. So I had no idea he met the Imagineers who created it. I had no idea he did the interview, which if you guys have watched it, you saw how well he handles himself during that. I would not have handled myself that well. It's amazing. It makes us feel, honestly, that's the most professional the channel has ever felt during that video. It's so good. So that's probably my favorite video on the channel. Otherwise, the ones that are most fun for me is I really love when I did the mountain challenge. I had that day was nuts. That was the same
the backstory.
Yeah,
the backstory of the mountain challenge video.
That was the same day that I did the Rise of the Resistance video where I didn't get on the ride. So I went. I was incredibly disappointed, and so to salvage the day, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the mountain challenge. I can get max passes. I can make this work. So I got all set up and ready to do it. And then I failed by 30 seconds.
Such a measly amount of time.
I think mine probably is the Christmas one where I do churro toffee, because I think that's probably the first one that I remember that I didn't feel as nervous or awkward filming in the parks.
That's one of the biggest hurdles to get over.
Still not a fan of it.
There was one where you guys drink a beverage with a lychee berry in it.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember laughing so hard at Joey analyzing this lychee berry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Halloween one?
Yeah, that was the Halloween mint julep. Blackberry mint julep or something. Oh, it's so good. I can't wait to have that again.
It's like, looks disgusting.
That guy needed to walk faster.
That's the guy who walked really...
I'm humbled by all the Martin Short...
Yeah, you got a lot of Martin Short call-outs.
I'm glad people are enjoying that one. Cause...
It is fun. Herbie Derby?
No, Herbie Derby.
I mean, the reality of it is the best content, easily, is the Disneyland Chronicles. And I feel like those are just very challenging to do. So I'd rather you take your time on it than force him to pump it up. Hashtag don't kick her. Joey tasting plaza and chicken for the first time. That was good. That was a really good one. The Hawaii one? Oh, you guys are remembering all these deep tracks.
Yeah. You guys went to Hawaii.
We did.
We did. That happened shortly after. That was all after... That was the day I missed Jurassic World opening by one day.
Because we were in... That's right.
We left for Hawaii the day that Jurassic World actually soft opened. I missed it by a day.
But we also missed the earthquake, so...
By a day.
We were on the plane when the earthquake hit.
Mm-hmm. We should revisit the Hawaii one. We haven't done that.
That's okay.
Michelle has not watched it.
I was sick
Sheraton.
that entire trip.
Michelle did, yeah.
Maui or whatever.
Yeah. Lock Jordan in a room and make him do more Disneyland Chronicles.
I'm starting to outline them out. So there's they're in the beginning stages. We'll just call what has happened season 1, and then we'll launch season 2 sometime soon.
For what it's worth, it's a great finale. That, in terms of a season 1 finale, it's an excellent chapter marker of like how the parks recover after Walt's passing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I think it's a good natural stop-down point. But yeah.
So more on the way.
Laura's here.
Laura's here. Laura was asleep.
We talked about Bengal barbecue.
Laura, yeah, we talked about you while you were gone.
Still haven't made it. That was the conversation.
It's the Bengal barbecue recipe. We have to do that.
One day.
Oh, Javier pointing out the elote dog.
Oh, the elote dog. I forgot about that.
That was one of the early videos. That was one of the first times ever we were at the parks and we got noticed by somebody.
Someone messaged us, right?
Somebody messaged us saying, "Hey, I thought I just saw you by Coke Corner. Was that you guys?"
We're
like, "Yeah."
You could have said hi.
Always come and say hi.
We have done so much on the channel.
A lot. You have been to multiple ride openings.
Yeah.
And show openings. You did
What's crazy is that all of them have been at Hollywood Studios.
Well, you went to Epcot's the last Reflections of Earth, and you went to the first. No, not the first.
I went to the second showing of Epcot Forever because it conflicted with the Brewers playoff game. So
that's right.
So I made a decision.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you do wear the ball cap, so you gotta.
That's right. It's part of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But also, we didn't touch on it, but in a world without COVID, the Ratatouille ride might have opened in Epcot at this point, or around this time, and that was always something in the back of my mind. It's like, oh, that'll be the first time I will go to Epcot like super early to try to be one of the first on a ride, because it's always going to Hollywood Studios.
Well, do you think so? When it comes time, do you think you are going to be like? Do you think they'll open Ratatouille this summer?
I think whatever date they choose tomorrow will be very telling, as we'll be able to deduce a lot of things from that announcement. The reason I bring all this up because yesterday or today would have been the official last day of Spaceship Earth before they would have closed it for its renovation. And a lot of people supported the idea that, well, if they're going to close one attraction, they're going to open their new one to sort of offset the balance. I'm being told I have the echo again.
Oh no! It might be us. We might have to switch to headphones because this was always a concern going without a microphone.
Where's the headphones? They're right there.
Yeah. What I will say real quick before we switch over is that Ed says, for a channel that has only been around a year, you guys have done a lot. We've gotten a nice little community together here, and that's your legacy, guys. Which is so nice.
Yeah.
That's a perfect summation.
Yeah.
Especially this, our Happy Place Tuesdays. I love that we have literally a family here, growing every week, where we can see each other every week.
That's a really good point, and I like that. I think, we do this just for fun, and it's cool to see you guys and interact with you guys every week, so we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Also, Laura's hilarious. She said something about, I have an epic novel about Roman, which makes Lawrence of Arabia look like a short story.
Oh my gosh.
Are we good?
Very excited.
And then, Javier, I forgot about meeting Vi Marathi.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my reaction on that video. I was like...
That was one of the best early interactions at Galaxy's Edge.
That was so cool.
She was
Every
awesome.
interaction you guys have ended up having with Vi Marathi has been fantastic.
It's true. You're right. It keeps happening, too. There's the one where I was casually doing all the changes in Galaxy's Edge, looking at the helmets, and all of a sudden she just came over and we had a casual conversation as if we knew each other. It's like, oh yeah, stick around, it's fine. Anyway.
It's like, what are you doing?
Andrew asked earlier up here, because he's interested in starting his own channel, if he had any advice on picking a name.
That was a hard thing that I remember the messages that we alternated over and over for
I don't.
We
a period of time where we were just spitballing different things.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different options. It was do you include Disney in the title? Which, to be honest, if you wanted me to give you a tip, maybe, potentially, because the channels that are strictly Disney related ended up doing really well. But we tried to do a combination with Happy Place. Jordan's actually the one who originally suggested it.
Mm-hmm.
the Happy Place Explorers. And so that's kind of how it started. And then, we man, those early days were awesome. I just remember we had we're like, oh, we're going to go hard on Galaxy's Edge, and we did. And then you were like, I can't be at the parks yet, because you were still in Mexico. And so you're like,
that's right.
But I can, I want to do this whole Disneyland series. So that's where Disneyland Chronicles kind of came up. So you were doing history videos while we were doing more vlog style in-moment stuff. And then now look at the content shifted so drastically. Jordan's the most on the ground he can be.
Yeah.
So, it's been good. It's been a lot of fun.
Very exciting. Very cool to be able to do it. This is a dream in a sense, to be able to be close and to be able to make videos about it.
Mm-hmm. And it's fun, like we always say, you guys engaging, commenting, that's what makes it even more worth it, because it's cool to see a community share that, like Ed brought up earlier. So thank you again. Jordan, they're asking if your audio is weird now.
It may have been before we put in
I keep messing
headphones.
with it. So
I don't think there's
Chat, tell me how it is.
I don't think there's an echo anymore. What did Javier say? More Chronicles. Yes, the rallying cry. It's going to turn into one of those things where you're going to resent it, George. You're like, everyone
do it. 1967, Pirates opened. See you in the Happy Place. Bye.
Next.
All
right, they say you sound good.
What's that?
They say you sounds good.
Oh.
I'm trying to go back to our very beginning
First conversation.
messages about all of this.
Jenny points out, with the YouTube name, you can go to any theme park and let everyone know how it is, which is true. That played into it, because we debated. We're like, well, we're going to do Disney content and also Universal and also potential of SeaWorld and Six Flags. We've never done Six Flags. Six Flags is a challenge because Magic Mountain doesn't let you film on rides.
Rightfully so. I don't want your camera going flying off the rails.
It's true. It's a little more intense than a Disney ride if you're going on a big... yeah. But, oh boy, there's a hashtag, Jordan. It's happening.
Hashtag more Chronicles.
They're coming.
Guys, we have talked so much about doing hashtag don't kick our socks. I think it might actually happen. I think I might do it.
It's too perfect of an idea.
It is.
Yeah.
I forgot who recommended it, but it's such a good idea. We need a Jungle Cruise skipper, Jim. Oh, Javier's got it. Jordan suggested it before the show today.
I was much more active.
Don't kick her. Hashtag lock Jordan in a room.
I don't like that one as much.
Oh, good stuff. How we doing? What should we do? So 6:43. Jordan, you want to shift over? We'll do a POV, keep answering questions. We got a good one lined up today with a little bit of story behind it. Jordan, go ahead.
So, because of the date, today would have been the first day Spaceship Earth would have been closed. And so, one of the final things that I did in the parks, this was actually on one of the Runaway Railway days. I went to Runaway Railway, and Joey's like, just go over and do Spaceship Earth, and just get it on camera, because you don't know if it could be the last time.
There was
honestly, we really don't know if it could be the last time. Honestly, that could have been the last time that it was operating. And so, because before all the closures happened, they had announced that Spaceship Earth would be closing. And so, this POV we shot, I think it was one day, or it would have been 2 days before the parks officially closed. So this is one of the last instances there we go.
Nice.
Of Spaceship Earth that we're about to see.
We're playing here? What's going on?
Maybe.
Yeah, I know. All of a sudden,
You're
Maybe
struggling.
Maybe it's already gone.
Hold on.
I'm realizing there was a time when instead of us doing HPX, we were referring to the channel as HPE until we all agreed that sounded like a STD.
That is.
There was also a lot of debate whether we drop the second E between place and explorers.
Yeah.
It got heated.
Why are we having such an issue here, guys? This was all queued up and ready to go. The program that we use is being a little clunky today. Normally it's not so bad.
Queued, and we're in the queue.
Skipper Jim versus Skipper Michelle. Skipper Jim would win.
Really?
I'm not clever. I'm like, I've said this before. I'd be like, this is an elephant. He has his trunks on.
Sometimes that's the cruise that people want. They just want the informative, just point at stuff and tell me what I'm looking at.
It's true.
I'm not clever on the spot. I'm one of those people that, like, the next day I go, oh, I should have said that. Yeah.
Well, Jordan, I'm sorry. I set you up for all the success here, and I'm having issues. This is where we would have thrown up that technical difficulty.
This is Happy Place Live, isn't it?
It's true. There's a possibility that you could have problems. Hold on. We're doing some stuff, guys. Open.
This is kind of like a maybe this is like a Tinkerbell situation where if we all like slowly clap, if we all just believe from where we are that Joey's computer will somehow begin to function. Say, I do believe in fairies.
Let's see, we talked about March 17th of last year. We talked about doing a video of a hidden Mickey hunt. I don't think we've ever done that.
No.
We are having an interesting time here. I can't believe
How's everybody doing tonight?
We might not be able to do a ride-through today, guys. What a disappointment. I had it all queued up. Everything was ready to go, and now here we are. In the nightmare scenario.
We bought domains?
Yeah, we do. We have happyplaceexplorers.com.
Do we use a website?
Hold on! Hello!
That sounded like a Eureka hold on.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're going. It's happening.
Perfect. Look at that.
Now, here's something fun. I've only ever been on this ride once.
Really? I'm trying to think. No, it has definitely been this version as well.
Disneyland Today, leading it with clap if you believe.
There it was. It worked.
Mm-hmm. Hashtag this is an elephant.
So Ed mentions the Walter Cronkite narrated version of Spaceship Earth. So there have actually been 4. Wait, hold on.
Ed gave me one of the best compliments ever.
I want to hear it.
He said, "You remind me of April from Parks and Rec." And yes, that makes Joey Chris Pratt's Andy. Thank you.
That is a comparison.
April Ludgate is one of my favorite characters ever.
I love it. I love this comparison. Guys, do you know what one of the biggest comments we get in the comment sections on the videos? Like from not normal subscribers, like kind of random people, like people that come
casual.
Yeah. I, more than probably 5 times, have gotten, oh, hey, that guy's Andy from The Office. My boy Andy from The Office is a very popular...
Which is such a stretch. I mean, I guess I could see it.
Where are we going on this
more
ride
of Andy.
right now?
I see more of Andy from Parks and Rec in you.
Thank you.
So we're in the tunnel.
I don't remember any of this ride.
So this ride is called Spaceship Earth. And it is actually inside the Epcot Ball, as some may refer to it. But the Epcot Ball is also referred to as
Spaceship Earth.
And so this is, if it's a sunny day in Florida, this scene right here is completely useless. Because it's right up front, it's very dark, and your eyes can't see what they're projecting.
What are they projecting? Just like a
They
galaxy?
are projecting old Neanderthals communicating to each other so they can hunt woolly mammoths.
Oh.
Sounds very interesting. So, I love Spaceship Earth. I love it quite a bit. It's in my top 3 Epcot rides, I think. Epcot experiences. But I am 100% all for gung-ho for this new renovation, if it does indeed continue as they planned.
Well, it's going to have Martin Short as the... Didn't you exclusively break that information?
Martin Short will be the new narrator. And I imagine, as much as I'd love to see more audio animatronics added or new scenes added, and I do think that'll be the case to some extent, I think a big change we're going to see is projection mapping in here, in these scenes. That'll add a little extra life to what's going on. So especially those dark scenes that we just were in, I'm just imagining nice, sharp, Runaway Railway-esque projection, really bringing those scenes to life. I think it'll be exciting. And so the ride has sort of a air of this is the evolution of human achievement and communications, and they're going to be shifting it to a ride with a storytelling focus, which I think won't be too hard to adapt to with the rides that we have here. But as we can already see as we're watching this ride is definitely needed in some kind of refurbishment, because so many things are just
outdated.
They are rusty, I would say.
Ed points
some
out
of the animatronics are barely moving. Some of them are not moving at all.
Jordan looks so upset, just shaking his head at it.
How long is this?
Yeah, how long is Spaceship Earth?
It's a good experience.
So that means long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's definitely you get a whole story. But this is like the last remaining thing besides American Adventure. This is like the last remaining thing of like original opening day Epcot, which was a whole bunch of these really extended audio animatronic heavy rides. You had Universe of Energy, which was, I don't know what the original version's length was, but the Ellen's Energy Adventure was 45 minutes.
What?
Like you'd go in, it was a 45-minute experience from you watching that pre-show till you were walking out the door. World of Motion, that was like a 15-minute ride. Horizons, that was about a 15-20-minute ride.
Ed says it's 14 minutes.
The original Imagination ride, super animatronics, much more extended. They cut into so much of that ride. So I wish Disney would do more of a, and I would call this e-ticket just because I think nostalgia plays a role in my heart, but just simple C/B ticket attractions instead of putting so much into brand new attractions, which are good, which are awesome. But I'd love more just simple attractions like Fantasyland dark rides and things like this.
So while this is playing in the background, I can read from March 15th, 2019. To everyone's surprise, probably, this channel was my idea. Starting off. And Jordan, I found the first message that I sent to you. I said, Joey and I have a proposition. We're thinking about doing a YouTube channel targeted towards making Disneyland videos for kids and families, since it seems like there's a lack of that on YouTube. Joey would film edit. I would be an on-screen presence. And we were thinking you could be like the writer idea guy, like write up key points to address. We literally just came up with this morning. We can go into more detail later. We were thinking each episode would only be around 5 minutes long since it will be targeted to kids. And your response was, how many scripts do you need today?
Yeah, we abandoned the kid thing early.
I didn't. I pitched this to you guys, and then like that night, it was your thing.
Yeah.
I was done.
It worked out because the whole COPPA thing would have shut that all down. We would have never been able to function.
Yeah, that would have been hard to navigate.
Yeah. I mean, it's still educational. Most of your videos still play into that same core value that we wanted to do. And then the vlogs still
Kids
have...
these days love Martin Short.
That's true. They probably, now a whole generation's going to know about Martin. Someday someone's going to stumble onto that video. It's going to get shared a million times. And they're going to be like, oh, Martin Short at Disneyland.
I found some early...
What stinks is Martin Short has no social media presence. Otherwise, we'd blow it up with him.
I found some early names. We had Spark Hoppers. As in, this is from you, Jordan. As in one little spark from the imagination ride.
Oh.
You had Family
Ticket.
E-Ticket.
Family E-Ticket.
Very into the puns.
That's literally, you said Family E-Ticket. I'm all about the puns. You had your Adventures in Ponderland.
That was that's where Ponderland podcast kind of came into.
That's right.
We haven't done one of those in a long time because we kind of Happy Place Live.
This became Ponderland. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Jordan, that day you came up with Happy Place Explorers.
Didn't we try to? We were like, is there a better?
Yeah.
Is there a better?
Voyagers, excursions, outings, picnic, travels, enterprises. And then I said, nope, explorers.
Happy Place Picnic.
It's a Happy Place Picnic.
And then you said hashtag find your happy place could be a theme. And then
we really ran with that for the first couple months.
Yeah, we did.
And then I can't remember the last time we said that.
Ed says, well, that is no surprise that Michelle came up with this. ... And Jenny points out, she says she's glad it really is for families and individuals. Or individuals, it's true.
Good. That's been a priority of mine to make sure that everything is friendly so that anyone can watch it.
And then there's a whole movement on here, hashtag never grow up.
Good point. Good point.
And Sparkhopper's Family Ticket. Wow, yeah, HPX is much.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't do HPE because I found out it's the stock name for Hewitt Packard Enterprises.
That's right.
Ah.
The HP Explorers.
We probably could have used those keywords.
HPE? We still could.
I said the stock is up by 2.6%, so that's a good sign.
Oh, we're coming. This ride still has 9 minutes left.
This is where I think the most potential could take place in the new ride. You have this jaw-dropping moment as you enter into this scene, and you're at the top of the Spaceship Earth, and you see this dome, and so momentarily we'll see the planet Earth and realize, oh, that's the lesson. We were on Spaceship Earth. But if this scene in 2021 or 2022 or wherever, with awesome projection mapping in here, holy moly. It could be insane.
What if they phone in the refurb?
You know, if they phone it in, they're going to phone it in with projection. Because, and maybe I'm way off base, but in my mind, projection is way cheaper than producing new sets and audio animatronics. That if they were just to phone it in and just redress everything with projection effects, I would be 100% all for it.
Oh my gosh, that's right. I created an entire Survey Monkey and surveyed people about what type of content they would want in a Disneyland vlog. I
remember taking that survey.
I was doing market research. Jordan, you had the idea of doing short profiles on the people in the Main Street windows.
I still want to do that.
That's still a thing.
It's so much easier to get distracted when you live down the street from the parks, instead of living a country away.
See, yes, exactly, Laura. That was when we said it out loud, I'm like, oh, no.
Like, Betty's just like,
yep.
okay. Andrew's lightsaber just fell.
Uh-oh.
It's a sign.
Sign of
Did
what?
he use the
To
Force?
make a YouTube channel. I don't know.
I was trying to do Andrew's Disney Talk. Is that what the last idea was? I would do Disney Talk with Andrew.
Phew.
I like it. Way different.
Boom! Innovator.
I wonder if there's a way to squeeze Andrew with Disney. So it'll be like and Disney. Drew. Or no. No,
Look
Disney
at
Talk.
everybody.
Disney Talk.
Hold on a second. Look at Jason's comment and just how deep all of a sudden.
That's the power of Spaceship Earth, guys.
Whenever I look up in the night sky, it makes me realize how small I am compared to everything else. A very profound moment just happened in the
Being
chat.
philosophical now. That's very true, Jason. You want I don't know what flare-ups are.
Oh. Oh boy.
What are flare? How did she make it red?
Because she's commenting at
going on?
Happy Place. You're fine. There was a lot of conversation about STDs and the relation to HPE as an acronym, and how it was a good thing
HPV.
we didn't go with HPE as HPV is too close.
Yep.
Yeah.
HPX! Andrew did bring up a good point very early on. He said that HPX is confusing at first if you don't know the channel.
Yeah, but X is like, cool, I want to go
X.
see what that's all about, and then it's just us.
HPX.
We're like, hey guys,
We are.
here's some churro toffee.
The Earth is a big blue marble when you see it from out there.
A pale blue dot.
How is this still going?
It is.
Oh my
This is-
goodness.
You know what's tragic is this is obviously the worst version of Spaceship Earth, because in the latest version before this, which was hosted by Jeremy Irons, who you may know as Scar from The Lion King,
Nope.
but there was all these vignettes that are literally supposedly still there, but they just put like curtains up and walls up so we could look at this little goofy screen presentation. But there's like actual scenes that we're just passing by that they covered up here. And so I'm hoping the new iteration will uncover those and revitalize those, because
Jordan, your mom just
Since
sent me a picture. I don't know if it'll show up.
That's from,
oh yeah, the Happy Place cake.
was that?
Didn't
what
your
was-
mom make it?
She made it, or she had it ordered.
Was that when we were celebrating?
make it?
Was that when we were celebrating
When did
1,000 subscribers, or was that when?
That was the launch day.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, she said this
We
was
had a big
launch
party.
day a
We
year
had chicken
ago.
wing.
That was cool.
Wow. We had chicken. You had chicken wings.
Yeah.
It's been a wild year, guys. Thanks for sticking
I
with
had
us.
chicken wings tonight. Subsequently,
Did you?
did you ever just like finish chicken wings and be like, whoa, I had too much chicken wings?
No.
That's unrelated. But
Yeah.
anyway.
It's 7:04.
Yeah, after this ride, as we wind down here, we can start saying,
Oh, we're coming back in.
saying goodbye. Jordan, it says 3 minutes are left. Oh, did you break down here for 3 minutes? This
think
kid's
I,
getting off the ride!
What?
That little kid!
Yeah, that's a little too soon. I think
Watch
I
him
ended
stand
up
up.
wandering around the global neighborhood.
Oh no.
He's trying to get off again.
That's
wonder if
gonna be
why it
Buster.
stopped.
His dad is ticked. They're gonna yell that right now.
Oh, look at that. You can't do that.
What are you thinking right now? You're like, oh, great.
Look at that,
made
Dad.
Joey made me go on Spaceship Earth, and now here we are.
Yeah, that's gonna be us.
Tybalt has eaten too many chicken wings.
Hashtag Buster in the future. Probably. I'm scared.
Oh,
He's
chicken
gonna be
nuggies.
so.
Oh, we got a Baby Yoda. Here, I'm gonna switch us back to the main show. Hold on, everyone.
Yeah, the ride's over.
Oof.
That's right.
People have things to do. You need to stay on
I haven't seen the show
time.
in the face. Look at it. We got one of these things.
It is the child.
Yep.
What? Why was he
I'm just
standing?
gonna smile.
Why is he just smiling?
Just cause. I think I'm pretty.
You are pretty.
Well, I'm hoping one day, sometime ever, that we can all go to Epcot together.
Oh, it is happening.
We had planned on that, I think. We were talking about doing that before COVID hit. Kind of as like a baby moon for Joey and I, but
Stupid COVID.
that didn't work.
Maybe in the cards.
We can't do a baby moon flying to Orlando because we're getting too close.
I don't think I can go on a plane anymore.
Sure you can.
They have planes here. They have spaceships here. I was gonna say in Epcot, but it's just in Florida.
We did, so our plan for HPX, 'cause remember, the baby comes end of July. So we're getting awfully close. And when that happens, of this year, and when that happens, that is going to slow down West Coast content for a little bit, because we have to raise a child, which means us being...
But don't worry, he got a lot of Mickey and Star Wars outfits.
That's correct. So Disney will still be heavily...
It'll even out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But beforehand, we just did it today, I booked, assuming that the park's open...
And assuming I'm okay with
and
going.
assuming Michelle's in good health, we did book a baby moon for 4th of July weekend at Disneyland Resort.
Heyo.
Yeah, we've never been to the hotel, the actual Disneyland hotel.
Yeah.
So
which one?
the actual,
Do you know?
the real Disneyland hotel? You mean which tower?
Do you know which building? I mean,
No, not yet.
okay.
But so that'll be exciting. So that might be one of the last videos that we do, and also really it's one last chance for us to go to the parks before we have a
All
baby.
heck breaks loose.
And you know how mamas put the headphones on the baby so they can be like nourished by the music. 4th of July,
Sure.
Disneyland fireworks do the trick hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Think about it.
Disneyland fireworks, my gosh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So we'll
that'll be good
see.
stuff. Post pictures of Buster on Facebook or Instagram. Baby Buster.
Yeah.
Buster's taking over West Coast content. Joey and Michelle are going to be
gonna
busy
inherit the
parenting.
channel.
Buster's going to be taking the G7X, and he's going to be vlogging. Day one.
Oh gosh.
Laura brings up the very first West Coast video you will see post baby, I promise you, is going to be Michelle's Rise of the Resistance reaction.
Ugh, I'm so
Don't
excited.
promise that. We don't know what my life is gonna be or my bodily situation.
I will
I
stay
don't know.
home and watch the baby as long as Michelle gets an opportunity to ride Rise of the Resistance. Mostly because then we can actually show content of Rise of the Resistance on the channel, because right now we're very limited.
That's right.
Michelle doesn't want any spoilers.
Yep.
The headphones on Michelle's tummy playing It's a Small World. Where's Jar Jar? Give me Jar Jar.
Yeah, I'll probably go on Rise of the Resistance and be like, it was fine. There was no Jar Jar. So.
Yeah, we're overselling it.
All right, let's wrap it up, boys. I need to eat dinner.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, thanks, guys, for joining us again on our Tuesday live stream. We appreciate you being here as always. It's a Tuesday, not a Wednesday. It is Tuesday, right? Today feels like a Monday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Okay.
But it sounds like we'll have a lot to talk about next week.
That's correct. So join us next week, Tuesday. We do these every Tuesday. We love hanging out with you guys. Feel free to come with questions. Comment on this video to tell us maybe like what you would like to see next week. We're always down to talk about different topics recommended by you guys. But Jordan's right. We'll probably be talking about Disney World's opening plans, which should be announced tomorrow.
That's so exciting.
I know. So
I'm excited. I'm excited.
it's good stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. Good to see everybody as always.
Yes.
Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Love you guys
Jim?
too.
Is Jim gonna sign us off?
Oh, where'd he go? Michelle, try
Jim
doing
better
Jim.
sign us off because he signed us in.
Well,
He wasn't ready.
Jim is always ready. He's a frugal wise man.
My hair is all... Oh, wait, what was that voice? Hello! My hair is all kerfuffled. Kerfuffled hair. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. We appreciate it.
You're not even, like, out of screen yourself.
I can't... Hello! My name's Jim. And this was Happy Place Live on a Tuesday. Thanks for watching. And until next time... Hold on. And hold your horses. I'm not quite ready. I think this is the right button. And all right. Until next time, we'll see you in the happy place. Bye.
Oh no.